Hello SVI members, this is Alex here. So in this video, I'm just going to go through with you, okay, how the SVI star reversal signal work and also give you the access to the indicator and walk you through, okay, the steps. Okay, so before I go into that, just want to give you a walkthrough, okay, on how the star reversal signal work over here. All right, so basically, okay, if you have watched my videos or the live stream before, you always see that I shared that about this star reversal signal over there, okay? All right, so this is to design, okay, to anticipate a swing high or a swing low where there could be a momentum exhaustion, okay? So it identify where the price movement, okay, loses its underlying velocity or the momentum. So it kind of pinpoint, okay, the moment when the buying or selling, okay, reaches exhaustion based on a mathematical formula based on the price, okay, and is vulnerable to a stall or a reversal over there. So for example, price continues to go higher and higher until it reach a exhaustion point, and there's a potential, a chance that it could reverse down, okay? All right, so at the indicator, you should see, okay, sometimes a few numbers over there are basically just 2 and 1, okay? So if prices is at a swing high, okay, you will see the red one. If prices is at a swing low, you will see the green number or the star over there, okay? So basically, the 2 stands for 2 more days before the indicator appear. And if you see a 1, it just stands for 1 more day before the indicator appear. Generally, okay, you are using the daily candles. So if you see 2, just 2 more days. Okay, you see 1, then just 1 more day. Okay, all right, and then the actual star signal will appear. Will actually do the trigger here. Okay, later I'll go through more on the real chart itself, lah. Right, but before that, how does it work? Okay, basically, like price example, if price continues to go higher, and then you see the number 2 appear, it means that, okay, 2 more days before the indicator appear, okay, and then 1 more day before the indicator appear, so give you a heads up, okay, so high alert, okay, 1 more day, okay, 1 more day, then on the actual day, then the star will actually appear here, okay, all right, and this is the S&P 500, you can see that, you know, the 2 and the 1 and the star appearing over there, okay, so very simple, 2 more day, then 1 more day, then the star appear, 2 more day, 1 more day, then the star appear over here, okay? So this is how it works over there. All right, so the red star identify the exact peak, okay? The reverse is true for a green star over there, and sometimes it doesn't work that well, but later I'll go through more on that, okay? But this is the STI, you can see that this work for the reversal at the bottom, at the swing low over there. 2 more days before the star appear, 1 more day before the star appear, and then the actual indicator star appear over there. So this is the same as well. So the green star catches the downside pressure as the selling dries up over there. All right. So just to let you know, okay, the star reversal indicator, okay, is an indicator of exhaustion. So it is not a crystal ball. Okay, it is not 100%. Okay, like you reverse back up or down. All right. So there's no guarantee. Okay, that price, okay, will reverse back up or down. Okay, once you see the indicator, and okay, the indicator may fail, the signal may fail. So a buy star may fail, a bounce, and a sell star may continue to rally higher as well. So let's say, for example, even if you see a buy star signal, okay, you also won't know what is the magnitude of the bounce or the reversal. Okay, so it just highlight a potential turning point over there. Okay, and it does not tell you that the destination that you continue to go high, it might fail. Okay, so if it fail, okay, for example, okay, it could be just a 1-day dead cat bounce or even a multi-week rally. Okay, so you won't know. Okay, you won't know. All right, until in hindsight. All right, so there's a few outcomes over there. So once you see a star indicator appear, okay, either you just, you know, at the spot under there, then after that reverse back up again, okay, a massive reversal, or it can, you know, just have a dead cat bounce, 1-day bounce, or just a 1 or 2 days bounce over there, and then price continue to go down lower, or it could be a complete signal failure where, you know, once the star appear, okay, for example, the green star, and price just continue to go down, so it doesn't work over there. So case in point, okay, it is for example, like over here. Okay, so the green star appear, okay, by right, okay, it should bounce, but it did not. Just bounce 1 or 2 days, then there's a decay bounce and continue to go down lower. So this is what I meant by the failure over there. Okay. All right. So my stand is that, okay, it's not 100%. Okay. It does not guarantee a reversal. So the primarily value is more of a defensive than the offensive. Okay. So what do I mean by that? So basically it tells you, okay, not to chase at the high or to keep shorting at the low. Okay. All right. So the so-called the golden rule over there. Okay. So for example, if you see a green star, basically it means that the downside, okay, it is exhausted. Okay. You could choose to go long, optional long, okay, to catch the potential so-called bounce. Okay. All right. But okay, once you see a green star, you don't go and short it. So it tells you that potentially it is the selling is exhausted already. So you don't go and continue to short it. Okay. So the reverse is the true for the red star. So red star meaning that basically price has continued to go higher, and price has reached an exhausted level. Okay. Once again, you can choose to go short or not to go short. So it is an optional short. Okay. But generally you don't go and chase the high and then you go and go long, because it is at a relatively swing high already. So if you see a red star and then you go and keep aggressively going long, okay, you are buying at a high, at a top. So there's a risk of that price will suddenly do a reversal and come down. Okay, so in summary over there, okay, basically let the market do the work. Okay, whether it's go up, go down, never mind. It can be ranging, never mind. Okay, but once you see the SVI start countdown, then you are on a red alert over there. So 2 more days before the indicator appear, 1 more day before the indicator appear, and then okay, the final day where the indicator appear. Okay, depending on whether it is red or green, whether it's a swing high or swing low, they'll decide whether to go long or to go short. Okay, all right. So right, this is basically how it works over there. So okay, how you going to install this indicator? It is very simple. All right, you'll be given a link over here. Okay, in the in this so-called post over there. So just click on the link. Okay, click on the link, okay, in this post. Okay, and you see this SVI star reversal signal. Okay, so just to let you know, all right, this is a private link. Okay, so this is not public. Okay, so people won't know unless I give you the link. So yeah, so I not encourage, I urge you not to share this link, okay, to the public. Okay, because anyone who has the link, okay, can get access to this indicator, but it is private. Okay, so please don't share it to non-members. So if you really find the SVI is good or this indicator is good, ask them, encourage them to join the SVI over there. Because, locking this indicator, give you some access, locking it, it is very troublesome. Okay, right? So I decided not to do that. I mean that, just keep it private, but you don't share this public link. Okay, so once you see this page over there, you can actually add it to your favorite. So add it to your favorite. Okay, right? Add this to the favorite over here. All right. So once you add to your favorite over there, okay, and then you go to your usual chart over here. Okay. All right. Then you can click on the indicator, okay, button, or you just type on the keyboard, okay, slash, then you just search for SVI star reversal signal. You can see that it is already in my favorite already. So just click on it. All right, you should be able to see the indicator on the chart immediately. Okay, all right, so you can see over here, I can remove the lines over there. This is just nice over there. So you can see that this is the S&P 500. You can see that, once you see number 2, right, this is where, 2 more days before the indicator appear, 1 more day before the signal appear, and this is the day where the signal appear actually yesterday, based on what I'm doing right now, as of recording this video over there. So again, it doesn't mean that price it is going to confirm reverse down. Okay, so this is not what I meant. just because we won't know what is the magnitude, but it tells us over there, okay, potentially it is at a swing high right now. So you don't go and chase it, or you don't go and aggressively go and buy right now, because you are buying at a relatively swing high over there. So the reverse is the true, okay, like what I mentioned just now, it is the true for green star reversal signal over there. Okay, it might fail. You can see that after that, price really does reverse, okay, a few days before price continue to go down lower. So this is exactly why I meant that you don't know whether this is going to fail or not, but it does give us a signal that, okay, potentially, it is at a low, price can go down or go up. Okay, we won't know, but give us a warning sign. At least I won't go and short it lah. Okay, but of course, in hindsight, price does go down lower, but we won't know, okay, until it is over. Okay, so you can see over there, the previously for S&P 500, okay, it is like that. It catches the swing high relatively not too badly. Okay, all right, so again, it works on any chart as long as there is price. So for example, go to NVDA, NVIDIA, okay, and it is okay as well. Okay, you can see that it works. Okay, it works over there. Okay, and I also want to let you know that, okay, this indicator works on multiple time frame. Okay, so if you are a paid trading view member, you can actually customize your time frame. For example, I can do a 2-day time frame over there. 2-day time frame just simply mean that, okay, every single bar, it is actually a 2-day. Can you see over there? Okay, so this is 5th of May. So 2 more days later will be 7th of May over there. Okay, or I can customize to 3-day, okay, or 4-day. Generally, okay, we are very used to the daily time frame, okay, and the weekly time frame. So if you want to look at the longer time frame, okay, you can click on the longer time frame over here, and it also will work as well. So it works in multiple time frame, and it can give you also a gauge whether at a higher time frame, it is also at a overbought or oversold area over there. So a case in point over there, okay, you can see that during the last year Liberation Day sell off over there. Okay, so you can see that on the weekly time frame, it gives you a green star reversal signal over there. So 2 more weeks before the reversal signal appear, 1 more week before the reversal signal appear, and this is the actual week that the reversal signal appear over there. So let's say, for example, you click do that. So if you go zoom back down to the daily time frame, okay, it is actually somewhere around here. Okay, even though the daily time frame didn't show, okay, but the weekly time frame showed. Okay, so on a higher time frame. So the reverse, I mean that not the reverse, I mean that it also worked in 2-day time frame over there. Okay, so you can see over there. All right, so you can see that the 2-day time frame, there's a star reversal signal over here. Okay, so let's zoom in here. It is here. But if you go to the daily time frame, you can see that okay, there isn't any reversal signal here. So what I normally usually do is that I will go up to a few higher time frame to see whether there is a potential low or not. So for example, in this example, daily time frame, there is keep price tag coming down. There's no star reversal signal, but I can zoom to the 2-day time frame. Okay, I see, hey, potentially there could be a reversal based on the 2-day time frame, on a higher time frame perspective. Okay, you can go to 3-day, 4-day, whatever it is. Okay, normally I like to do the daily, 2-day, and weekly lah. Okay, so this is what it meant by this. Okay, so need to be careful on that. Weekly time frame, you can see that it kind of also spot the high relatively well. Whether this is a weekly time frame on the S&P 500, okay, you can see that there's a star reversal signal here, and there's a star reversal signal here, and price does come down and give you the potential heads up that price could go down. Okay, so just a quick summary again. Okay, I will give you the link, okay, to this star reversal signal indicator page, okay, and then you add to favorite. Please don't share it to the public, okay, keep it to yourself. All right, please don't share to non-members. All right, so I hope you understand and enjoy the indicator, have fun, so-called using it or playing with it. Okay, thanks and bye-bye.